We'll kick it off with a birthday. So we got Robert Wally, 4th of the 6th, 2024.
Today.
Happy birthday today. And an anniversary, we got Matt Delarue, 6th of 6th is 2 years at Enervin. So a bit longer than that.
Does that include a couple of weeks or?
Also got some positive recognition. So I think this is to do with the Nightworks. So just a big thanks to all on the Palumbo Nightworks last week. So they were crew down on the Monday night. Yeah, the crew just kept powering on. No complaints about the works to be done with the extra crew down. Crews ended up finishing after the sun had come up. So yeah, it was a pretty big night for them. But yeah, well done to everyone. Just powering through, not complaining, getting it done. It's really good to see that sort of positive attitude. It's great work ethic by all on site. Everything was built to standard, so yeah, big thanks again. Reese has put here more Maccas on the next one, so you can hold him to that, whatever that means. Yeah, so great work to Reese and everyone involved on that. Some switching mentor stuff. Sebby, you want to run through that?
Yeah. So through this, so I've got the switching and frequency rate in a moment, but we've got the switch state focus, which has been uploaded to Teams now. So Chris and I went through that, sent it through to Justin and all basically the higher ups here. We'll present that on the safety day and have it open for discussion for everyone as well if they want to add or change anything on that. We are coming up to a bit of a 6-monthly inspection of our equipment. So just go through all your fuse-based equipment, like fuse heads, disconnect heads, switching stick, usability. Just make sure they're in good condition and fit for purpose. So I just wanted to touch base on the switching incident frequency rate. So the target for the year is 1.1. That's the combined HV and LV sheet. But we've actually been, overall, this is not just Enervan, but across the board. So it's actually at 0.38, which is outstanding. So that's everyone involved across the state. And we all know that we do quite a substantial amount of switching sheets through the year as well. So that's everyone involved here and across the board.
Is that because we're writing the sheets on the day for them? Or
pardon?
writing the sheets
Pretty much, yeah. So that's also another good thing, that keep that kind of focus up in the briefs as well. So if you see something that doesn't seem right, call it out straight away. So I'll just rip through this work practice one as well on the earthing. So there was a discussion we had in our mentors meeting a little while back now, just regarding like where to put up main earths. So we understand that there's load switches that have taps quite a way out, and certain devices have their taps quite a way out. And the expectation in the previous was to put the earthing right out past those taps. So there's been a bit of a change to that. I'll just go through this. So it was raised for discussion by the switching mentors, the suitability of installing main earths on a pole side of the isolating switch. There's a picture here which I'll pass around in a moment. This is due to the portable earth leads not having enough length to install on the work side of the switch taps. This was raised in the SOC, meeting numbers 66 and 42 protection engineering for clarification. So the switching manual will stipulate that the switching, that main earths must be placed between the work position and all points of isolation. So there's a picture here will give more clarity on that. So the changes for this, protection engineering deemed that the switch tapping position relative to the main earth position is suitable, as the earths are electrically connected to the isolation point. So there is 2 figures here that will demonstrate that quite easily. The switching manual will be updated and reflect this in the future for clarification. So I'll hand this around. It's just showing where they originally were placing it and where they are allowing it to be placed now. So it's all in black and white there, so there's no confusion on that. That's all I have there.
Thanks, Sebby. We've got no DS, near misses or hazards to report for this week. So yeah, nothing to touch on there. Just got another couple of safety alerts and events. So this one is for Men's Health Week. Tonks, you got that one?
So each June Men's Health Week highlights the importance of men's health, promoting and supporting the health and well-being of men and boys in our communities. By taking a holistic view, Men's Health Week focuses on physical health, mental health and emotional well-being of men and boys, and is designed to provoke the thought and discussion about what needs to be done to improve male health. SA Power Network's group spotlight on Men's Health Week includes 2 health and wellbeing online sessions which are open to any individuals and work groups across the organisation. Presented by Healthy Minds and Well team. These online sessions are about helping build mental and physical strength for life challenges. So the first one is Man Cave Missions, which is Tuesday the 11th of June, 11:30am to 12:30pm. And the second one is What Are Your 5 Key Roles in Life, which is Thursday the 13th of June, 8am till 9am. More about these sessions can be found on the Work Health Safety Wellbeing Events Hub site. The 1 hour sessions are designed to provide awareness on applying key strategies in recognising early signs of health issues that are normally overlooked by men, helping cultivate mental and physical resilience through simple everyday actions.
Cool, thanks, Thomas. And Justin's got one for the parallel bimetal groove clamps. I think we've got a replacement for those.
Yeah, this one's pretty simple. So the triple bolt PGs have been replaced now. They're just a double one, so you see them coming through. So the DF 1619s are in stock now, and the larger 1622s will be in Angle Park mid-June. So you'll see them starting to come through. We'll get Damien to order a heap. I think one of you guys passed an email to Damien to order some, so you'll see them in the store shortly. No real change there, just a better piece of gear.
Was it just adhesive, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was-
Spanning?
Yeah, the glue that held the piece of copper and was failing and corroding, so yeah, these ones seem better.
Cool, thanks Justin. I've got a few things to touch on here for general depot stuff. First up, due to the payroll this week because of the public holiday, there's a few changes that I'll just run through now. Hopefully they don't affect too many of us. So just the changes on cut-off times. So cut-off times for logging my HR payroll tickets will be 10am Friday the 7th. Usually the cut-off time would have been Monday the 10th. Cut-off time for entering and approving all timesheets, leave and reimbursements will be 10am Friday the 7th. Again, usual cut-off time would have been Monday the 10th. Pay date, so the payroll run will be processed as per normal, so that'll happen Tuesday the 11th of June with the ANZ EFT file processed the same day, so that'll be available in your accounts the following day, so I don't think anything changes there. Any late My HR tickets, so timesheets, late approvals, reimbursements, that'll be processed in the following pay week, alright? So if you've got any questions, talk to your AITS, Renzi, or you can lodge a thing through My HR ticket and I'll answer any questions anyone's got about any of those changes. It's a good one for Callum. So Callum has ticked over to his second year. That was as of the 29th of May. So yeah, no changes to Callum's supervision, but he'll now be running the second year apprentice stickers on his hat. I don't know if Callum's here. No, doesn't look like it. I'll hold on to them. But yeah, Callum's now second year, so got a little bit more responsibility, but yeah, obviously supervision check levels don't change. Something from Damien. So we got until further notice due to the changes in the Ramondi's waste disposal. All scrap timber is to go into the general waste bin, not the vegetation bin. So I don't know if everyone knows those bins down the back. You can't be putting processed timber into that vegetation bin, it has to go into the general waste bin. So there's some changes been made around the depot. So we now have 2 change rooms, which Nick Barrett will touch on in a bit more. Don't want to steal his thunder too much, but yeah, we've got 2 change rooms now. One for women, one for men's. There will currently be a grace period where they'll be open to everybody to get your lockers sorted out, move stuff around. That's going to run for about a week. Once we've got that sorted out, they'll be designated women's, men's. So obviously, yeah, no men in the women's and no women in the men's. That will be kicking off from the 10th Yeah, so as of the 10th of June, the designated change rooms will be labelled as men's and women's. The hot desk has been relocated to that office over there next to Justin's public lighting office. Hasn't been set up yet, so everything's sort of there. I know it'd probably be good if some guys get back early, spend a bit of time trying to get it set up the way you want it. We'll assist with whatever you need. But yeah, it'd be good for you guys to set that up the way you want it. We'll help get that sorted. If there's any issues, let myself, Nick, Brentsy know, and we'll make sure it happens. Another thing, just ensure when we're putting stuff around the depot out the back, just make sure we're not parking stuff in front of fire escape doors, fire extinguishers, fire hoses. We've got a lot of stuff happening in the depot. You know, it's a big depot, but we are still limited for room. But just keep in mind when you're putting pallets down or moving materials around, just check what you're putting it in front of. We've had a few, Justin picked up last week, we had a few, what are they, pallets or something, just parked in front of, you know, doors and fire hoses. Last thing we want to have, you know, in an emergency situation is someone tripping over those things and stopping us from, you know, getting out of here safely or having a chance of putting a fire out. So just keep in mind when you're moving stuff around the depot, just have a look, you know. Even walkways, don't be putting stuff in walkways, keep stuff clear of walkways, truck parks, all that sort of stuff. We've just got to make sure we don't create any tripping hazards as well. Nick, did you want to touch on the new facilities? Just something new? Yeah.
Just got a couple of things first before we get into that. More so for linings out back. Had a chat to Damien last week. Rubbish and just shit getting left and rubbish getting left on the trucks, rubbish getting left next to the bins. Like, guys, if we can move it better and clean it up, make his job a bit easier. It's pretty hard for him to have a great job around here and we're not helping him, so we pick up going up a bit there. And also help Julia and Damien out. There's a lot of stuff being taken out, the cupboard out the back, like gloves and that, and not being booked out. If you go into the cupboard, the book's right there, it's signed out, like it doesn't take 2 seconds, so we can look again a little bit with that. Yeah, Josh pretty well covered the stuff at the change rooms, but facility stuff we've got at the moment, the business, when I say the business, this is us and Sappin, put together a committee to sort out some of the issues with facilities on work sites, like whether it's facilities on sites or means to access facilities. So it's something we're working on. I think they sort of said the other day they're hoping to get some sort of trial by about August on how we manage it. So in the meantime, it's a bit hard to show one right now, but there's an app called Toilet Finder. If you want to put that on your work phones, it takes 2 seconds. I had to play around with it the other day. You can get on there and see where your closest toilets are, all around Adelaide. It's really good. It'll take 2 seconds to put it on and takes 2 seconds to sort it out, so it makes it a little bit easier. But if anyone's got any ideas on that sort of side of things, like managing stuff on sites, come and see me or send me an email or send me a text and I can take you back to these meetings. I think we're going to be meeting fortnightly, I think it was, up until about August, and hopefully we can fix a couple of the issues. Yeah, that's it.
So, thanks, Nick. I'll just skip one thing and I'll come back to that after this, but I'll just touch on, so there's been some further information around the recent interrupter failures. So we've had a couple of interrupter failures while guys have been using them to operate DFs. So the glass has been breaking, so we've forwarded this to the quality and to the quality investigation group, and that is being investigated. Once we hear back from them on the findings, we'll be sure to let you know.
I might jump
Yeah,
in.
you want to jump in? Yeah.
That was just a little snippet that we put in Toolbox probably in March, and we kept having interrupters breaking, and I got back yesterday and was having a look through some enable ones and see we've had another couple. So just a reminder, basically we haven't heard back from quality on the investigations for this glass breaking, but it's important if you can and you do have these glasses breaking on these interrupters, just grab those details that are on the interrupter and we can pass that on to them, and that will help their investigation to try and narrow down the cause of this. if it's not felt, I'm not sure if the ones I was reading yesterday was due to felt, but just made me think to just remind you all to grab that. There's a little sticker on them. It's got manufacturing date or year and a sort of serial number. So if you can just chuck that in your enable on, should help us figure out what's going on with it.
No, cool. All right, last of all, so just as a big thanks to the team, we're going to organise a bit of a celebration sort of afternoon. The details are still being worked out, but we want everyone back at the depot by 1 p.m. on Friday the 5th of the 7th. All right, so we're going to have some food and drinks to celebrate a successful merger between Public Lighting and Enervan Distribution. We just to acknowledge the fantastic work the teams, everyone based in the depots put in. Distribution works, the PAE completion date, June 30th, and the merger. It's gone pretty smoothly. There hasn't been too many issues that I know of. I don't know if you know anything. No, so Justin's saying it went pretty well. It's just to celebrate and thank both depots. Support the positive attitudes during this time. It's important to communicate that this celebration, so it's based on not one project, it's the whole depot. Everyone's put in a really good effort and the merger's gone really well. So yeah, thanks to everybody. All right.
Can I add to that?
Yeah.
Last week I caught up with two of the customers, so Claire Stevie from Public Lighting. So she's ecstatic with how well Public Lighting is travelling at the moment. All the numbers have lifted, the amount of lights that are going in, the rollout, the flow, it's all going really well. So that's really good feedback to hear from the customer. You guys should be really proud of that. And from a distro point of view, like I caught up with Dusty last week. And he said that this depot puts any other depot in the state, it runs into their money type of thing. So you're going really well, he's really proud of what you're doing. And having your customer say that about you is brilliant really. So well done. That's really good work. Keep it up. Keep your customers happy, and then you get more work, things will run well, that type of thing. So be proud of that. I think that's really good feedback to get from the customers. So that's everyone that's skilled, that's anyone in the ops team, anyone who's doing planning, you're working together to deliver to the customer and they're happy. So that's, can't go wrong there. So well done. I've got one other thing, but I can save to the end or...
No, it's the end, pretty much.
It is the end. So on Friday is Sam Gill's funeral. If you knew Sam, you were close with him. The service will be at Cooper Stadium. If you didn't know him that well perhaps, or you had a couple of interactions with him that were fairly casual, there's a meeting room set up at the HIA building across the road from Station Place, which will hold about 100 people, and you can go there and have it streamed, or you can get a link and stream it privately if you want to. I'm not sure how close anyone was with Sam, but they want to aim to just have people who are really close at Cooper Stadium, just to keep the numbers down. I think they're limited to 200. It's obviously been around in the industry for a long time, so they're expecting high numbers at the funeral. So if you need any more details, come talk to me about it and we can work through that. But that's it from me. And yeah, look, just keep up the good work, really good positive stuff to hear from the customers.
Thanks, Gareth. I'll just quickly go out to everybody. Has anyone got anything they want to bring up? Yeah, Brucey?
Saturday lunch, curry lunch is being booked in, so it's a $10 donation from people who want to have a plate full, and I'll cover the rest. Just as a thank you for you guys. 40 for you.
Bruce?
And yeah, Bruce has got his op tomorrow, so yeah, hope it all goes well, Bruce, and we'll be there to look after you. So hope it all goes well, and yeah, Bruce does a lot for us, so yeah, just get your arms around him today, and obviously wish him luck, and I'm sure he's with Dr. Gooey, so Justin said he's a good surgeon, so it'll all go well. Thanks.
Anybody else? No? Alright. Everyone have a safe day, safe week, and thank you.
Thank you.